Hello, children's worship leaders and helpers. We're trying something new this year. This is in place of your children's worship meeting for the fall. So Craig Newhouse has offered to help me videotape this. So come on in this room before children's worship starts every Sunday morning. Leaders usually come early, and one of the things they need to do is come in here and get their snacks with the plastic bags. We have the cups. All the napkins are here. Each room has their own bin with lighters, and you can keep the leftover snacks in here. If you're ever missing anything, we have extra parts all up in here. And your collections each Sunday can be brought in this box, which I empty about once a month. So you wouldn't have to bother the deacons on Sunday morning. So when you're done getting your supplies for Sunday, then you go to your classroom. Get your carpet squares laid out. This table, as you know, has all your supplies, your story lamp, any extra books you might need. This notebook here has all your schedules, so if you can't remember when you're due to teach again, it's all in here. In the back of this book is possible songs to sing on the purple papers in case you're stuck with it for an idea. You can do that. I do want to say one thing about helpers. This is especially for you. When your leader is telling the story and is focusing on the story, that's all the leader should be doing. If you've got kids that are goofing off, you don't wait for the leader to tell you to help this kid settle down. You do it on your own. You tap the child and say, "That's enough, listen to the story." The leader should never break conversation with the story. Okay? The stories are all on the shelves, as you know. They're all in order, creation order, all the way through Revelation and John. The parables are in the gold boxes. Options for response time would be, one option is the Play-Doh here, which is for the special helper of the day, that the special helper can play with that on a table. Rhythm instruments are kind of a nice change. If you don't want to do activity sheets or Play-Doh or something, use the rhythm instruments. Make up some songs. Make some joyful noise. That'd be a good thing to do. We also have costumes down here. Now, you could act out any story. We have 4 costumes here. There's always a white one for Jesus for the New Testament stories. You might not want to act out creation with Adam and Eve, but any other story you could probably do with these costumes. So over here, we have the story objects, the name tags, obviously, and the activity sheets, and these are not mandatory. They can do them here, they can take them home, whatever. I would appreciate the story to go home with the kids so they can go over it with their parents at the dinner table. That's a very nice thing to do to reinforce the story. Attendance sheets are always right here. In the event that we have to do a clearance of the building for a fire drill or whatever, reminder, you take this because it tells us who's in class. You take this, it tells you what direction to go, and it has the class written on here, and the elders or deacons will come and escort you up the stairs and out to the playground. When we have feast time, which we should every week if it works out, because class can go till 10:45, feast time is not snack time. It is communion time. It's the Lord's Supper time. So treat it like that and not as a free-for-all snack time. We want to reinforce these kids when they get to stay in church longer. Yeah, we did this in children's worship too. We're remembering what Christ did for us. One last thing. It is good for each teacher to give a blessing to each child on the way out, and that's on the bulletin board here. It's just kind of a nice way to end your children's worship time. So schedules and all that kind of stuff were emailed a few weeks ago. You should have the schedules on your computer somewhere, and I just want to say blessings for a good children's worship year this year at Seymour. Thank you.